everybody, Darryck Russell back here again with our third installment on how to blow a cut down. So today, running something a little bit different. If I can get it to focus here. This is Mr. Sean Lynn's horny hen, migration denied calls. Diamond wood, I believe, still the same cut. Still that high output cut, the HO, the hoe. Anyway, so in our first video, we just covered your basic quack. And in our second installment, we went ahead and covered your greeting call. Today, we're going to cover the chatter. That dog's doing a lot of chattering. But anyway, so basically with the chatter, you got a couple different ways you can do it. You got your tick, 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 ticka, 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 dig, 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 and digga, digga, digga. So, me personally, I like to use the D side of it. I just feel like it works a little bit better for me to be able to understand it, for me to be able to run it. So I'm going to turn the call around and I'm going to do the tick, tick, tick. Now I'm going to do the Doug side of it. Reminder, we already went over this. Do not grunt into the call. Whatever you do, do not grunt into the call. So I'm going to go ahead and do the dig now. Sounds about the same. It's because it is. It doesn't matter if somebody tells you tick of this, Doug of that. It don't matter. It's all the same. It's just trying to get it into somebody's head to kind of understand how to tackle it. So just make sure, your tongue, tip of your tongue, it's going to be hitting behind your teeth, and you're going to be ending the note with the other part of your tongue, the back side of your tongue. It's going to be hitting the roof of your mouth. And so basically the tick or the Doug, it's basically all the same thing. You're just getting that starting note and the end of the note. And then the at the end is just kind of starting to progress to kind of push it farther and farther. But starting out, you always hear everybody chattering 100 miles an hour. That's not how you need to do it. You need to kind of keep it simple, starting out, and just hit the tick, 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 tick. But really, just stick with the tick, 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 and slowly work your way up. So again, let's step back and show y'all. Once you get that down, you can speed it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be in a rhythm. I wouldn't do the same amount of notes over and over and over again. Play around with it a little bit. You're trying to imitate a couple ducks, maybe 10, maybe 5 dozen. So tick, tick, ticka, 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 tick, tick, tick. Just kind of play around with it, bounce it around. So if you noticed, I threw a little bit of a into it. The kind of helps me start into that chatter. Plus it kind of imitates just a little bit of a quack into that. Like I said, you're trying to imitate a bunch of ducks. So you always hear people on the stage going 100 mile an hour with it if they're doing Main Street. Main Street is what I believe. Meat calling contest is a little bit different. But so, like I said, just tick, 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 ticka, ticka, ticka. Don't keep a rhythm. Bounce around with it. Play around with it a little bit. What you can also start to do, once you get that figured out, throw a quack in there. We've already gone over the quack. Super simple. Don't try to overthink it. Pause, hit your quack, go back into the chatter. Also, make sure you're playing around with that pan pressure that we talked about in a couple videos ago. Kind of keep it closed a little bit, open it up some, open it up all the way, look into the trees, look at the water, just kind of play around with it, bounce around. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us on this one. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see y'all on the next one.